Hello everybody, welcome to Shepherd's Light Ministry, Homesteading Tuesday. Thanks for joining our online community. Today we're going to make a tincture, and I'll show you how the process of how to do that. First, I took the jars, I cleaned them, and I put hot water in them from the teapot, and I let it sit there for a good 5-10 minutes. It's very hot, you can barely touch it, so be careful. The jar will be extremely hot for doing this, so trust me, it is sterile. Then I dried out the honeysuckle. This has been here for about this has been here probably 3 or 4 weeks, so it's all dried out. You do want to make sure it's dried out. This is a follow up for the honeysuckle video I did, and last week we did the white clover, which I showed you how to forage both of them, which is exciting. But today, and I made the oil with the white clover, and we're going to do the tincture with the honeysuckle. Now remember, I am not an herbalist, herbologist. I have none of that. I do not have any degrees in this. I am just like you. I research, I find out, and I experiment. So these are my experiments, and this is my journey that I'm letting you share with me. So there may be times like things don't go right. There may be times that things don't turn out right. But guess what? We're on this journey together. So today we're going to do honeysuckle, which it smells really good. Oh, we love the smell of honeysuckle. And I've done a lot with this. I made jelly with this. I made some tea, and I made some oil. Now we're making some tincture. But honeysuckle is so important. And I don't always give the benefits to this stuff because I'm not an herbalist and I'm not trying to claim it. But honeysuckle is used for digestive disorders, according to Google, and including pain, swelling, inflammation in the small intestines. It's good for upper respiratory infections, including cold, flu, influenza, pneumonia, other viral bacterial infections, swelling of the brain, something new, fever, boils, and sores. Remember, this is not me. This comes from Google. Honeysuckle is also used for urinary disorders, headaches, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, and cancer. And some use it to promote sweating, or a laxative, or contract poisoning, and for birth control. So don't eat too much honeysuckle if you want to have babies. A little bit, you'll be all right. So what we do is we're going to take this honeysuckle. Now that we know what the good uses of it are, should have looked up the nutritional benefits, because honeysuckle is for bacterial and viral infections, and for memory and common colds, and it's high in antioxidants and quercetin and other essential oil, or like other essential oils are also. But I didn't look up the nutritional values, because some of the herbs I noticed have more nutritional vitamins in them than some of the fruits and vegetables we eat. I cannot tell you if that is the case for honeysuckle, because, as I said, I'm learning, and I dropped the ball. For some reason it wasn't of interest to when I looked this up. We're going to put this honeysuckle in here. These mats are from my dehydrator. They're awesome. I use my dehydrating rack sometimes. The herbs are better. So you're supposed to pick them in the morning. They have more value in them. But also when you dry them, a lot of the herbs and the things that you forage, the flowers and that, you don't want to put in the dehydrator. It's like too fast, and you don't get the same value out of it. So you lay them out and let them dry. They turn out a lot nicer also. So when you make tinctures, you want a vodka that's at least 80%. 80%. From what I read, that's the highest they can sell in Pennsylvania. But that again is something I read. So you're going to cover this all the way up. Make make sure the flowers are all the way covered up, just like the oils. Now remember, the oils are different. The oils are more for like external, unless you use them for salad dressings and that. And I always do stir these a little bit. Some people don't, but I do stir. Make sure they're all the way covered. And remember, so to go back to the oils, some oils are mostly for external, like lotions, things like that, unless you use it for salad dressing. Tinctures are for internal. So what these do is you actually can add these to teas or water or a cocktail. Make sure it's non-alcoholic. And you can cook with this too. But when it does go under heat, it does lose some potency. I do use these sometimes. It's just like vanilla. I use them for baking. Just add some to your breads, your muffins, whatever you're making. So you can put these in there. You can also just take it by itself, but only use a few drops, like a couple drops. Get a dropper, put a couple drops. Don't put a lot, especially the first couple of times you take it. Make sure you test this to make sure you're not allergic to it before you ingest it. Put it on your skin. Make sure you don't rash. There's other ways to check it. Just make sure you are not allergic to it because you're ingesting it. You can also, if I didn't put this in the vodka, we could have used this as a hot tea and just taken the dry herbs, the dry flowers, and used it. I have a ton of tea stuff then. We haven't been drinking tea like we used to. So I chose not to do that. I'm actually gonna, I said on my last video, my goal is to try to figure out some oils and salves, and I'm gonna work on some tinctures too, because I haven't experimented in this too much. So we're gonna go this route this year. This is my year journey of learning these things, and maybe next year we'll venture into maybe some, I don't know, there's some salad dressings, some teas. There's so much stuff we can do with these herbs that we find outside. We have made some muffins. We made dandelion muffins at the church. Oh, they were phenomenal. And of course, y'all know I make jelly. So I did a video on that. We did the honeysuckle and the white clover, violet and dandelion jelly. Oh, they're all amazing. So there's a lot you can do when you pick these flowers and herbs, and when you go foraging in the yard or out in the woods. But you can use it for a lot of different things. You just need to find what works for you, what you're going to use. Don't make stuff you're not going to use. Like this is an experiment. If I use it, great. I'll keep making tinctures. But if I don't use them, I'm not going to continue making them. Why? Because it's a waste of my time. It's just going to sit there. Yes, they're good for 3 to 5 years, depending. Look it up. Each of them are different. But this does last about 5 years, just like the oil. But I'm not going to make these again if I'm not going to use them. So I'm experimenting and doing some things, and I'll see what I use and what I don't, what I'll continue to do. But until then, let me know what you want to venture in, because now that we made this tincture, and last week we did oil, most of them are pretty much the same. The only difference is there's a few things that you don't dry before you put them in. Other than that, they're pretty similar. Once you master one, you can pretty much master the rest. It's same with the flower jelly. Once you master one, you can master them all, because it's basically the same recipe. So just keep going, master something, and find out what you're good at. Continue doing it, and then maybe trade with your other friends, or see what they do, and y'all can trade off. Then you're not doing everything yourself, and see what you like, see what you use, and see what you don't use. But until then, have fun homesteading, because I know I am. I'm learning a bunch of new stuff daily, and this is a fun journey. So I'm slowly getting there. And I'm going to encourage you to do the same thing. Just slowly start doing some things. But until next week, I'll see you later for next Tuesday homesteading. Until then, you have a blessed day. Okay, so reminder. Sorry. I almost let you go and I forgot the important part. How to finish this. We're done. First, make sure you put your plastic bag on under the lid again. Okay? Make sure you mark it. Put the name and the date. When it's all done, you're going to drain that. Just like we drained the oil. So you can use cheesecloth unless you have a handy dandy something else to actually do it with. And then you put it into a dark jar. Make sure you label it. Put it in a dark place after it's done. About 4 to 6 weeks. And I'm venturing on. I'm going to add some purple netty into... do some purple netty next. But I'm not going to hold you up with that. I think I'm going to do... I'm still debating. Oil or tincture. Oil or tincture. I think it's going to be a tincture. I did oil last year and I made some salve out of it. So, since I did it last year, we're going to venture and we're going to try what this is like this year. So, well, there. Hope this helps you. Hope you learned something. And I will see you next week.